There's a thing that happens to you the minute you learn not to totally rely on your physical eyes. Once your eyes are open, you're distracted. You're all over the place because you're seeing this, you're seeing that, you're seeing that, you're seeing that. This is why when you're even praying, a lot of people close their eyes. The minute you have your eyes closed, all of a sudden, things that has always been there, but you don't see them because your eyes are always busy, will begin to come to you. And that's when you feel the drift of you leaving your physical body and moving away from your physical body, because your physical senses, which is communicating what is happening in the dimensions to you, shuts down. Your physical senses only operate from a very limited place. But once you tap into your actual senses, that sense that tells you something, you always say, oh, something is telling me. That something is not in your physical senses. That is your created being. Akwaba. Welcome to the Micro Series. I'm Osofo Kojo Bento. Always a delight to come here. Today I'm excited about what I'm about to talk about. But before that, let me address a question that came up with a power stick. This question actually made me laugh, but I still have to address it because it's one of our members or our community members that is asking, so I got to address it. So the person asked, wondering if the power stick, let's say if he start using the power stick, and he moves on, or maybe he travels or something, and the children come out, or the family come and use the power stick, and they don't even use it, or they don't do the necessary things, or they don't pray with it, or they don't pour the libation or do the rituals that you are supposed to do for it. Would the power stick haunt the family members? No. The power stick is not going to haunt your family members. The power stick is not going to hurt anybody. The power stick is not going to go after people because it's like a mobile phone. You have to look at the power stick like a mobile phone. Okay? What do you use the mobile phone for? For communication. To communicate to your business partners, your friends, family, everybody around the world, right? See the power stick like that. It's a communication device that you use to communicate with the energies. I said it. On its own, it's powerful. The power stick on its own, it's powerful. It does a lot of amazing stuff on its own. But you can also use it as your mobile shrine. So like a mobile phone, a mobile shrine. Mobile phone, mobile altar. So if you want to talk to any of the energies, including your day god, your elemental god, your guardian angel, whoever you want to talk to, the water energies, the gods of the air dimensions, the prophet, just use the power stick and talk to them. If there are even dwarfs around you, you can use the power stick and channel the dwarfs onto you. You understand? Like one of the dwarfs around, I can just use it. And he likes sweet drinks, but I can actually use this to invoke it and pour a sweet drink on the ground, and he will come around. I can mention Ajimpe. He will come, right? So this is just a communication tool which is helping you communicate with the energies. Always look at it like that. So if you are not around, nothing happens to it. The protection that is in would happen to your family, the covering, the shield. It will break negative energies from entering your house. It will be there. But this will not, and I say it again, this will not haunt anybody. It will not. The things that you don't have to do is listed in the manual. So once you go to the manual, you will know exactly what a power stick does, what it does not do, and everything that's got to do with the power stick. Okay? So be less fearful, less afraid, and know that a power stick will not hurt you. And if you have any questions about a power stick, just go to our website, www.mekra.org, and all your questions will be answered. When you go to the website, you get a bigger idea of what Mekra is all about and our family Onyamekesi Room is all about. Listen, let me go straight into what I have today. And there's something that I want us to do, very practical, right? Today, I want us to go into a bit of practicals. And sometimes I'll teach you practical things, okay? But today, let's talk about something. Have you ever wondered why the blind are highly sensitive than the sighted? Have you ever wondered? There's a thing that happens to you the minute you learn not to totally rely on your physical eyes, something amazing happens to you. With your eyes closed, you would begin to realize that there will be more that grabs your attention than your open eyes. Let's picture this. Once your eyes are open, you're distracted. You're all over the place because you're seeing this, you're seeing that, you're seeing that, you're seeing that. This is why when you're even praying, a lot of people close their eyes. The minute you talk about prayer, eyes shut. Why? Because you're trying to disconnect from all the distractions that are around you and connect to the unseen, the things that your eyes cannot see. As a matter of fact, there are more things that your eyes cannot see them open than them closed. What I mean is that with your eyes open, there's a whole lot you're not seeing. The minute your eyes begin to shut down, now all of a sudden you are grabbing the attention of a lot of things happening around you that you don't even know are actually happening. Because your eyes, in as much as is giving you the sight to see, the vision to walk around, at the same time it is distracting you from not seeing a lot of things, and hence the things that are beyond this realm, and hence the things of the fourth dimension, which is literally your craft. So if you rely too much on your eyes, the truth of the matter is you would be oftentimes cut off from awareness. You'll be oftentimes cut off from the things that are coming your way. You've been oftentimes cut off from the doors that are opening to you. You've been oftentimes cut off from the things that are about to happen to you, that all that you have to do is to say yes to them. So I want to take you through this practical. All I need you to do, just sit still and close your eyes. Okay, no, let's do this first. Open your eyes and look around you. What do you see? Just look around you. What do you see? What are the things that are grabbing your attention? Things that are very visible to you. These are the only things you're seeing. Just open your eyes, look around you. You can turn around, you see cars moving, you see cars. This is what you see, right? Okay, now, with the same approach, just sit still and close your eyes. With your back erected, always make sure your back is erected, okay? Your hands, let them lie on your lap and close your eyes. Now, what do you see? Just close your eyes. And let me help you, because some of you, you've never probably done this, so this might be a little difficult for you. But let me take you to easy steps, 6 easy steps, or let's say 7 easy steps, okay? Let's do this. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. 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 One of the first things you'll notice is that things are much closer to you than with your eyes open. Things feel so close to you. The sounds that you're hearing around you, the wind that is blowing, you feel them very close to you. Why? Because now your other senses, not just the 5 senses, your other senses are opening up. Because what? You are literally limiting the 5 senses from operating. Once you limit the 5 senses from operating, automatically your higher senses come up. This is why every time you close your eyes, you feel disconnected to the world and connected to a whole dimension, a whole realm. Now, just don't think about anything, okay? Don't think about anything. Just continue breathing in, take a deep breath, breathing out, and stay in wonder, okay? Don't think about anything. Just stay in wonder. Don't think about anything. Stay in wonder. Still breathing in. And say this to yourself. I want to see something that I haven't seen before. Now. Don't think. Don't close yourself. Open up yourself. Something you haven't seen before. Or something you haven't experienced before. And say, I want this to happen to me now. Or even better, say, this is happening to me now. Take deep breaths still. Aside the sounds, the things you're hearing around you, you begin to see that certain images are forming around you. Don't think about them. Certain images. Some you'll be taken to certain places. Places you've never been. Some you're standing by trees you've never seen. Some you're tasting fruits you've never tasted. Still take the deep breath. Once you take the deep breath and breathe out, you will begin to feel lighter. You begin to feel you are not in your physical body. Okay? You begin to feel that. You begin to feel lighter. You begin to understand the distance between your true self and your physical body. Keep breathing in. Some you begin to feel a heaviness around you. Just keep breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. You realize that this heaviness is pushing away. And the reason why this heaviness is pushing away, because you want it pushed away. It's going. This heaviness is pushing away. This heaviness is pushing away. A lot of things are coming to you, things you've never seen before. Some would even have an idea. But one underlying thing is you would feel peace within you. You'll be so calm and so peaceful and so collected. Take deep breath. Breathe out. Take deep breath. Breathe out. Take deep breath. Breathe out. You can open your eyes. Now, once you open it, the minute you open your eyes, you realize that you are drifting away from the place that you were in, and you're coming here. But the minute you close your eyes, you realize that you are away from this space. You're not limited to this place. So this is what I mean. The minute you have your eyes closed, all of a sudden, things that has always been there, but you don't see them because your eyes are always busy, will begin to come to you. And that's when you feel the drift of you leaving your physical body and moving away from your physical body. We are not even doing anything. This is a basic foundation, this simple step that I'm teaching you. Just learning to close your eyes will bring you into places that you begin to realize that, whoa. And this is just few minutes, right? And probably you've never done this before. So think about it. If you spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes every day, you begin to realize that you are solving problems that you didn't have solutions for. Begin to understand that things are happening to you that you didn't even know. Because you remember the point where I said some will be pushing things away, you, with your eyes closed, you can create a whole new environment for yourself, because your physical senses, which is communicating what is happening in the dimensions to you, shuts down. Your physical senses only operate from a very limited place. But once you tap into your actual senses, that sense that tells you something, you always say, oh, something is telling me. That something is not in your physical senses. That is your cry, your created being. Or something says, I should sit here. Something says, I shouldn't join this bus. Something says, I should go. A lot of people want to attribute this to the Holy Spirit. This is not the Holy Spirit. It is you, your created self, your created being. Your being knows everything. Your created being can take you into everything, because this is how the Creator created you. Think about this for a second. Before the Holy Spirit, so-called Holy Spirit, came to you according to certain religions, right? You already had the sense of something always telling you not to do something or to do something from infancy. Come on. You've always had this. You've always known this. This is not now happening to you. It's always been, right? So the minute you shut down your physical senses, you open up your actual senses, and your actual senses begins to engage the energies, begins to engage things around you. This is when you know when something is even coming to your house. You know it. Because you spend at least 15 minutes a day meditating, thinking, praying. You spend these times meditating, thinking, praying. So now you are fully aware of your existence. And the more you do this, the more you train your other senses, your actual senses. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is a simple exercise I'm giving you, but this simple exercise can even change your life by spending time with it. Why, ask yourself this, why is it always necessary that when you're praying, you close your eyes? Whenever you go into meditation, why do you close your eyes? Because this eyes, so long as it's active and awake, what happens? It would begin to alert your physical senses. Haven't you ever been in a situation where you stepped on a nail, you stepped on something, and you didn't see it, but you didn't even feel like you've injured yourself? You didn't see it, but you didn't feel like you've injured yourself. Till all of a sudden, you look at it. Now, all of a sudden, the pain is coming to you. Let's learn to look at things with wonder, to approach things with wonder, and I promise you, you begin to see changes. If you have any questions, any suggestions, please go to www.mekra.org. Go to our website, send in all your questions, whatever it is. Let's have it. Let's be in conversations, and let's change things. I say every single day, let's wake somebody up. And I tell you, by the end of the year, we would wake a lot of brothers and sisters up, and they would for once begin to thank themselves, because it is our challenge, our mandate to ensure that our people transform our country, our continent. Nobody's come to do it for us. All the people that are coming in here, they are only here to take from us. Nobody has come to change this place from us if we don't learn to change it ourselves. That's why we have to wake up. We have to come from that sleep and wake up and begin to change things. I love you guys.